Hey there guys, how's it going? My name is Sumit Chatterjee from the Flow Zone Academy, and I'm a flow state coach, which means that I help you feel better and perform better. First of all, if this is the first video that you're watching, welcome to the channel. I talk a lot about getting into the zone and different concepts surrounding that. So one of the concepts that I recently came across is this idea of veneration. I did a bit of a healing a few days ago, light body activation, and I got to understand the power of reverence. How can we have reverence for ourselves? You've got to look at yourself as a role model. Okay, one of the cards that Savannah pulled, the woman who did my healing, one of the cards that she pulled was reverence. That was the most important card. And it comes from forgiving yourself, self-forgiveness, and I believe it's also to look at yourself like a role model. You know how you see a hero or a president or somebody that you really admire and respect? I'm sure you have people in your life that you respect and admire. How do you see those people? What is the energy like? What is the vibe like when you respect someone in that way? Now, for me personally, I've started to understand that this has a lot to do with my self-care, okay? Of course, right now, during this lockdown period, I've sort of stopped, shaving, right? I've stopped looking after my hygiene, things like that. But just getting back into that and really being able to place much more of an importance on that from a space of admiration, reverence, and self-love, rather than just doing it, it becomes something routine. It's not fun anymore. When you start to lose interest, you get really in your own head, right? You start to stop taking care of yourself a lot, The simplest things like cutting your toenails even, maybe just grooming your beard or, plucking your eyebrows, whatever it is, these little activities, right? We think of them as soft and not strong as men. However, to truly be an integrated man, we've got to add that element of self-compassion and self-care into the mix. Not from like a metrosexual, like, hey, look at me, hey, like Fonzie style. Self-care, right? It's much more of a deep, profound, a profundity in how you carry yourself, okay? A profundity with how you carry yourself. There's a depth there, and I want you to understand that depth. A lot of people say these things, follow your heart, follow your dreams, stay true to who you are, you gotta stay active, these simple truths, we already know. Whoa, fudge cakes. All right, well, clearly someone is calling me, needs my time, needs my respect, so I gotta get going. But these cliches are cliches for a reason. We've got to establish the time to actually surround ourselves with positive influences. You are the 5 people you hang around. Why do we know 5 is the number? It could be 17 people you hang around, okay? But we know the thing 5 because it's been made into a cliche so we can remember it better. So all of these things that we're doing is just for us to remember it better, to express how we feel when we feel hurt, to know our worth and our own value by deconstructing it. I did an exercise with my business coach where we're looking at value, and it has to do with, what are the results you're giving? What is the impact that you're having? What is the duration? What are the intangibles? What is the emotional impact? What is the personal aspect of it? What is the ripple effect that you're causing? So what is the true value that I have to offer, right? And that goes a lot deeper than just saying, oh yeah, I have a product and it has value. If you are lacking that delivery confidence, right, you have to break it down. And by breaking it down, you learn to respect yourself more because you're looking at it with a new lens and you're going more specific into it. You're zooming into it. You get what I'm saying? So to have that reverence, you got to truly know this deconstruction into something. That quest for knowledge, it can go on endlessly. But if it's from a fun standpoint where you're learning more about yourself, and as you know yourself more, you respect yourself more. Does that make sense? So your self-awareness makes a container for your self-respect. And I hope this video helps you out today. Stay in your own reverence. Stay true to you. May the flow be with you and stay legendary. See you next time. You see, everybody wants a flow state lifestyle, but the first problem is they're too much in their monkey mind. That inner critic keeps chattering. The monkey's hopping from branch to branch. Can't stay focused. They are way too scattered. The second problem is they're disembodied from their heart, and that stops them from being in flow. The third problem is their ego prevents their soul from serving others. What we do in our program is we help you create a flow mind, a flow heart, and a soul purpose so that you show up, so that your lifestyle becomes more flow-based and not fear-based. If you're watching this right now and you're interested in that transformation, contact me. May the flow be with you.